But yeah, first time back out on the little FC, Lucky Charm. It's got a 3 kilo, swallowed it, so we'll take him home. Jen's hooked up again. It's gonna go, Jen, it's gonna go. Oh yes, she's hooked up again. How's that, guys? Yeah, cowboy! This girl's on fire. Like a little bit better snap. Another fish for Jen. Oh, yep, guys, hooked up. Welcome to Real Kiwi Fishing. This week, we're back out on the little Lucky Charm. And it's the first time since about a couple of months. We've been in lockdown, still in alert level 3, but we're allowed to get out on the boat now. We're in Auckland, so we're sort of stuck around that Auckland area. But yeah, first time back out on the little FC, Lucky Charm, with my sis Jen, and just gonna do a good old bait and burley bash today to get things started off. To have a bit of a warm up. Haven't been out on the boat for a while, so yeah, just get the old burley pumping and hopefully get into a few snaps. Actually wanted to be here a couple of months ago, that early spring, like fishing that early spring, but we missed out due to COVID. I haven't done too badly actually on the shoreline surf casting, so been catching a few fish, having a bit of fun. It's quite good actually to get back to the old roots, the old surf casting. It was a good way to actually make us go out and surf cast. But we're hoping yeah, to get into a few snaps today. Hopefully there's still a few big boys around, and we might even luck a few Gurnard. It's on that changeover time where the water temperature starts rising. Still a bit of Gurnard there, but they thin out and then the big snaps turn up, and then the smaller fish. But yeah, hopefully get onto a few fish today, and hope you guys enjoy. Just gear up this burley. Just got a 3 kilo burley bomb, the old salty dog from Fish City. Pretty good burleys these. Normally have a 5 kilo. But I thought we'll just grab a couple of 3 kilos today. Be enough to keep us going for a few hours. Just gonna run it in the onion sack. Let it trickle out. And then in the good old proper burley bag, so you can give it a crank. We're in about 5 meters of water. Hit the bottom and give her a couple of pulls up off the bottom. Tie her off, and then we'll just crank her every now and then. Hopefully those fish turn up for us. Jen's hooked up to our first fish. Looks like a little bit better snap. Be our first one for the bin, Jen. Not that big, only around 40 centimetres. Swallowed it, so we'll take him home. It's actually a nice size fish to fillet and eat. But he's probably getting up to around that 40 centimetres. So yeah, first little fish for after 2 months landlocked on the little FC. Yeah. Jen's hooked up again.
It was a bit better than the last one.
Oh yeah. Nicer fish, Jen. Nicer fish. Might need the net, you reckon?
Maybe. Me too. Here he comes. Snapper.
Oh, it's not a bad fish. Something's having a go at mine. Swallowed it. Ooh.
That's better.
It's a lot better. How's that, guys?
Yeah, swallowed it.
It's about 50 centimetres, that one. A lot nicer fish. Beauty. Jen's hooked up again. Another nice fish. Ooh yeah. Another 50. Look at the KIWI.
KIWI's chasing him.
That's what we need. Trying to get a KIWI for bait. Another nice fish, Jen. Ooh. Pretty much a identical model from the last.
You're letting your ones go.
He swallowed that, so we'll take him home. It is nice to let a few fish go, but that's our third one for the bin, so nice models to take home, those 50 centimetres. Jen's hooked up again. I can't even get a bait out. Yeah, KIWI, don't lose it. Go that side, follow him. Don't lose it, Jen, don't lose it. We're after a KIWI for some fresh bait.
I wonder if it's the one that was trying to come up today.
Fresh bait, and Jen can have a slice for lunch.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go, guys. Got some fresh KIWI for some big baits. And also we can have a slice for lunch if we want. Just what we are asking for. Oh, Jen's on fire! This girl's on fire. Got the fresh KIWI going, guys. Waiting for those better snaps. Another 50, you reckon?
Yeah, that's what I reckon. Here it comes.
Another good fish, Jen, for the bin. Still not our biggies that we sometimes get, but how's that, guys? Another fish for Jen. Woo! It's just about time to go home. Only been here for 10 minutes. There you go,
Just hanging on.
fresh KIWI. Cubed up our KIWI. That's the result. Another nice fish for the bin. So that's sort of your average model that you get here in this spot. But you do get that odd bigger one sometimes that comes by. Likes to have a chew.
This will be the third fish on that.
On that bait, yeah, that's the thing about KIWI. I was telling you guys, when the fish are here, you change over to that KIWI. As Jen was saying, it's her second fish. And if she catches another one, it'll be 3 on the one KIWI bait. And then if the bites sort of slow down, we'll change back over to the pilchard. Something's having a bit of a play with mine. I've got KIWI on as well. It's gonna go, Jen, it's gonna go. Oh yes, she's hooked up again.
It's not as big, I don't think.
You reckon?
Oh, might be. Assuming you're not catching any, I might take one home.
Yeah, that'd be nice of you, thank you. Oh, Jen's on fire. There you go, that's the third fish on that bait. And that's why I love using that KIWI. And that's what we do if the bites sort of die away, we'll swap back over to the pilchard. Oh, it's another nice fish, Jen, another nice fish.
Wow.
Ooh. Wind a bit more.
Hey?
Wind a bit more. Bit more.
Oh, you're the little one, Shane. Oh, sorry, dude.
There you go, look at that. Just got a hit on my fresh KIWI. Grab that.
Yeah, so that's gonna go.
There you go, guys. How's that? Another nice fish for Jen. Oh, my line's gonna go, guys. Just a little fella. He's probably about 37, 38. Actually a nice fish that size. Might actually keep him. Even though there's some better models there, occasionally it's quite nice to keep a couple of these smaller ones. Yeah, he's probably about 37, 38.
That's what it is.
Oh, yep, guys, hooked up. A little bit better fish. Got to get at least one good fish. Can't let Jen have all the fun.
I hit a fish and I didn't know.
Double hookups. Jen didn't even know. That's how crazy it is. Just a little fella.
The little one.
Little being 37, 38.
You let this one go.
He swallowed it. Take him home. Oh, that's a little bit nicer fish, guys. chuck them in the bin if you want. A little bit nicer fish, guys. Maybe even a little bit better than Jen's. Fish of the day, guys, fish of the day. It's a nice fish, guys. Maybe getting close to those double figures. Oh, it's a nice fish, Jen. Oh, he doesn't want to come. Oh, Jen, look at that.
Sorry, I wasn't even filming them.
Nice fish, man. How's that, guys? It's a nice fish. Probably getting close to 10-12 pound. Well, we're going to try and let him go, guys. He had quite a good kick to him. Just got him in the net. He is breathing there quite well. He is takeable. Like, he's probably getting on that 10 pound. I do like to let those 10 pound plus go. Anything over 10 pound we try and let go if we can. The good breeders. Just like that. We're in about 5 meters of water, which isn't too bad for him, and took a while to get him up. So yeah, let's get another bait down, and that's the fresh KIWI. And even though I've got that left, I could probably throw that back in, but I'll chuck another piece on, get another big snapper. What I've done, I've left that little manky bit on that I had, that big snapper, and I've just attached another bit, just add to it. Big snapper love those manky bits. It's like the small fish have had a go at it, and then the big fish just love those scrappy bits. They obviously do like those big chunky fresh bits, but it's no use throwing away those old baits until the fish stop biting on it, basically, then throw it away. But yeah, that was a nice fish. Getting up into that double figures. Got a bit of a breeze. Breeze has turned up. It's meant to be about 10 knots. Southwest to west, so tide's going with the wind. We're all good. Just a little fella, Jen. Just a nice little 42, 43, maybe even 45. There you go, guys. We call these little pannies. Very nice fish to take and eat. He's probably close to 45 centimeters. That fella. And they're actually nice to take. Very nice, easy to fillet and nice to eat. It's not a bad bin, Jen.
I know.
Got about 7 in there. But because we've got about maybe 3 or 4 around 50 centimeters, we could probably catch a couple more and call it a day. How crazy is that? A couple of hours on the water. Hooked up again. Has slowed down a bit. Put that rod down if you need to. Just another binny. Another nice fish for the bin. Skin a bit ridic. Close to 50 centimetres. It's a nice fish. But yeah, it's slowed down a bit, that tide, even though it's still going out. I'm in a little channel, and it's sort of at the turn, when we were here at the turn, rip roars, just tide runs down the channel, then it slows down about mid-tide going out, and it swings around. The tide starts running the opposite way, but it's still going out, and it's pretty much stopped now, the current. Fishing slowed a little bit. But it's a nice fish. But yeah, it's slowed a little bit. The berely's just straight up and down. Before it was like that, the rope, and then the tide will just start running again in about probably half an hour, and the fish sort of come back on the bite again. But we pretty much can't fit any more fish in the bin. That's about our 8th fish. It's just because we got some goodies in there. We do have a couple of big burley bombs in there, which doesn't help. And the ice. But yeah, they've sort of died away a little bit. Jen missed a bite just as I got that fish. Her rod buckled over as well. They must have swam through in a little school. But we'll probably give it maybe another hour, and then we'll probably call it a day. It's been pretty epic. It's been cool to come back out on the little tin. It's been so long. What I've been doing is just using a little bit of KIWI with pili. So the pili's a little bit more attractant, a bit more oil. They'll come in, take the pili, and then the KIWI still there, and they come back for it if they don't grab it. Getting bites, playing with it. Yeah, a bit of a bugger. We didn't get onto some Gurnard, but we don't get a lot of Gurnard here. Catch them occasionally, more on that slack tide, but like I was saying, it's on that changeover. Gurnard is starting to thin out a bit more. Pretty much missed them through that COVID lockdown. But if I was to target them, I'd probably move over to the other side. Oh, Jen's hooked up. Done a little bit of a shift, guys. Try and find some bigger fish. Wind's come up on us. But we thought we'd come and try and catch a couple more goodies before we call it a day. Big snapper. Oh, Jen, it's a goodie. It's a goodie, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Got colour, we got colour. Oh, that's a beauty fish though. Prime condition. Oh. That's another nice fish.
It's not as big as your one, I think.
No, it's about another 50. Ka pai. So yeah, we've done a little bit of a shift. We're getting those smaller fish tide has turned. It's coming in now, so we've come to a spot that we fished the incoming. Thought we'd come and finish off on a couple of nice more fish. We've got about seven or eight in the bin. We only want a couple more, maybe 5 each. When you're getting those 50s, you don't need a lot. But we'll chuck them in the bin, get another bait out. Jen's hooked up again. Woo-hoo-hoo. My bait's gone. Can't catch fish like that, Jace. Gotta have a bait in, man.
I know.
What are you doing? Oh, it's another goodie, Jen. Just a little fella, around 45. Nice little penny.
Swallowed it, eh?
Yep. Which is alright, you can come home for dinner.
Lucky we did make it.
Jen wanted to go home, lucky I talked her out of it. Hooked up. Found a bit of KIWI. Feels a bit funny. Like a Gurnard. Trevally. Oh, Trevor. Trevally for Pierre. It's one of Pierre's favourite fish. So we'll take him home for Pierre. Took a liking to my tube KIWI. Bites?
Nah, nothing.
Oh, Jen's hooked up again to a nice fish.
See the one we picked up? Oh, we didn't pick
Oh, that's a nice fish, Jen. Very nice fish.
He's so orange, he's so beautiful.
Oh, Jen's hooked up again. She's been on fire today. I think we're pretty much going to call it a day, guys. Catching too many fish. Pretty much got about maybe 9 or 10 in the bin. This will pretty much make 10 or 11, 5 or 6 fish each. And when they're around that 50 centimeters, you don't really need a lot. 5 nice fish like that for us. There's plenty, so yeah, we're going to call it a day. Great to be back out on the little tin. Hope you guys enjoyed our little adventure, our little real Kiwi fishing adventure. And it's great being back out on the water. Till next time, tight lines.